Afternoon, it's me again. It's 1:10 and I thought I'd do another little one about my little favourite product at the minute, which is coconut oil. This one is from Superdrug, and it cost me $2.99, I think it was, which to me that's really good value. I know it's a small pot and it's only 125 mils, but it lasts for ages. And what I find with coconut oil is you can use it for so many different things. It's not just for cooking. I use it a lot in my treatments in the salon. So I will use it for facial massage and back massage, where I can add my essential oils to it. So I create a special individual oil for each individual client. So if they're coming for a more relaxation massage and they need to rest their minds and souls, I will add to this a few different types of oils, like lavender, bergamot, Vivida. There's quite a few different things that I tend to mix with it. I'm hoping I'm on a different computer. Hi Wendy, hope you're all right, darling. I'm using a different computer today, so I'm at home. Daisy and I are having a day off because there's workmen in the salon, so I'm hoping this is a little bit better quality. Is it a bit better, Wendy, than yesterday? Anyway, back to the coconut oil. This one comes in a little screw top. It's quite handy to take away with you as well. It's not, because you can get coconut oil in big pots. So for me, this is quite good to take away. And if you see inside, oh, where am I? Where's my camera? If you see inside, I've had this for about a month and I've hardly used any. But even though I've been using it, it's hardly going down. So I use it on my skin. I've stopped using other moisturizers for my skin because I was finding that for me, they didn't really work that well, and my skin wasn't feeling any healthier or younger. But since I've started using the coconut oil, and I have to say, since I've been using the Juice Plus as well, this is becoming a great combination for my skin. And all I do is I just scrape a little bit off. That's all I need, that amount. Can you see it? That amount on my nail. And I just, even though it's hard, when you rub it into your hands, it just melts. And I simply rub it into my skin. And this is great for doing facial massages as well, because what you want to do is you get the circulation going in your skin. The goodness from the coconut oil will soak into the skin, and the massage and the movement and the friction that you use will stimulate the blood circulation. So that's going to help reduce any fine lines, and it will help reduce any dark circles and make your skin feel a lot healthier, a lot younger, and a lot better. I also use this on my hair. And like I was saying the other day with the Juice Plus one, I started taking that because my hair was falling out. And I use this as a bit of a leave-in conditioner because it was getting brittle on the ends as it was growing. So I started using that, and I've started massaging it into my scalp as well to help, again, get the circulation going into my skin, to help the follicles and the blood. So your hair is going to get better from within. It's going to get stronger and thicker from within. It's not to do with the shampoos. You do get some shampoos that will help stimulate the follicles and help stimulate the blood circulation. But what the shampoos tend to do is just sit on the actual hair and coat it. So for me, soaking my actual scalp and my hair in coconut oils, what to treat. It's getting a lot more healthier, And again, I'm only going to comment about what it does for me. Also, I've got a few facts that I've been researching, and I've found these facts from a website called Healthline. And there's an article by a Chris Gunners, BSc, who wrote this on the 4th of June 2017, and he goes through 10 impressive health benefits for coconut oil. He then goes on to say that coconut oil is one of the few foods that can be classified as a superfood. Its benefits include weight loss, brain function, skin health, and many, many more. And then he goes on to list 10 ways that it helps. So he goes on to say that the coconut oil contains fatty acids with powerful medicinal properties. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to go and read what he's saying. I'll just highlight, but I'll put a link on the in the comments afterwards. So if you do want to read it, have a quick read, because I find it quite interesting. But I am a bit strange. He also goes on to say that the coconut oil can help you burn more fat. So it won't help you burn more fat if you put it on your skin, but you cook with it as well, and it helps with your calorie intake, and it helps with your metabolism. So, and he goes on to say with that one study found that 15 to 30 grams per day increased 24-hour energy expenditure by 5%. That's totaling 120 calories per day. So, to me, if you're using a healthy option, a healthy fat in your cooking, it's going to help from within to break down the fatty cells that are built up. But if you use a bad, heavy oil in your cooking, then that's just going to add to the fat intake. So you don't want to go use lard or butter in your cooking every day. But it's like I always think a little bit of what you fancy is not going to do you any harm. But in your everyday life, you should start looking at introducing healthier options. It also goes on to say that coconut oil can kill harmful microorganisms. And again, it goes into detail in that as well. But it just shows that, a simple product that's widely available can have a lot more benefits than you actually think. He also he goes on further to say that the coconut oil can help reduce hunger and help you to eat less. So even though I promote Juice Plus to help with improving your lifestyle, improving your nutrition, and helping with the weight loss if you need a weight loss, it just shows that there is different ways of doing it. You don't always have to rely on products. You can do it yourself by introducing these natural products. And the fatty acids from coconut oil are turned into ketones, which can help reduce seizures. I'm not an expert, but for someone to claim that, they must have done their research. And like I say, that's why I'm going to put it in the link, and then you can read it and you can make your own mind up. For me, I wouldn't go and say that coconut oil can help reduce your seizures, and then somebody will stop taking their epileptic medication, which then goes on to not work. So if you're going to use any products that I actually recommend, either speak to your GP, but do not stop any medication that your GP is giving you, because that's just stupid. But together, these products will help your lifestyle. I do waffle, don't I? And it does also help reduce blood cholesterol levels, and that has been proven and is quite well known, that one. So if you do have a high cholesterol, your dietitian or your GP probably would have recommended using a coconut oil in your cooking and in your diet. Like I've already said, he says that it can protect your hair against damage, moisturizes your skin, and he also says that it can function as a sunscreen. Again, for me, I probably wouldn't recommend that because, again, I'm not an expert, so I'm not going to say don't use your factor 50 or 30, whatever, and just use this, because if you burn, I'm not going to be responsible for that. Now, coconut oil has been proven to boost brain function. Again, if you want, I can, because I have got some research about this, so I can help. I can put that in a link if you want me to. But yeah, for me, with my brain function, I forget everything. I've got memory like a sieve. It's a bit of a standing joke in our house that Dave tells me something and I forget it, and it's a standing joke. But since I've changed my lifestyle and I've increased my exercise regime, I've improved my diet and supplements such as the coconut oil, I'm getting a little bit better, slowly but surely, and it's making me feel better within myself. It's not all about diet. For me, it's not all about losing weight. It's about improving my whole system, because the way that I was on a downward spiral, but now I'm going back up that spiral, and it's a positive thing. So if anybody wants to improve themselves just in a little way, start looking into other ways of doing it. So use natural methods. Don't rely on chemicals to always improve yourself. So you've got your things like your massage, where a good technician would actually use natural products. So not only do I just use the coconut oil in mine, I use sunflower oil and olive oil and excuse me, and the essential oils. They're of a high standard, so they don't include any chemicals in them. So they're as fresh as I can possibly get within my budget. And again, that's another thing. It's like you've got to work within your budget. If you think that you can expand your budget to get a better quality, then do that. If you can, do it. But $2.99 to me for a pot that size is pretty good. It's pretty good. And coconut oil is supposed to help you lose fat, especially the harmful abdominal fat. Because it's usually the fat around the waist is usually the dangerous part, because it's adding pressure to your internal organs, and you just don't know as well what fat is on the inside surrounding your heart, your liver, your stomach, your bowels. So you might be quite thin, but you still could have a high fat content within. So if you start using natural products to help reduce your fat intake, then that's going to help within, but you might not actually see it, but it's there. I know you like coconut oil as well, don't you, Eliane? Again, I am waffling. So if you want to know any more about coconut oil, let me know, and I will put it in the comments, and or private message you if you want me to. I'm going to call that one a day again, so I'll speak to you all soon. Have a good day. Bye.